Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So a little bit of a different picture here than on the S&P, and I'm just going to start with a weekly here. So you can see, for all intents and purposes, this is a weekly uptrend. Oscillators have crossed over and are pointing down, so it does indicate that there is potential for more to the downside. But if I just put that level in there and you look left, that is a retest of a massive inverse head and shoulders. And look at this. In 2021, we found support there. We did find one rejection last year in 2022, and then this year we have battled with this area all year, and we have now come back to it. So just keep this bigger picture in your head. If you look at this on the 8th hour, you can see oscillators group down to the bottom, massive pin bar here off the structure. So, technically I would have liked that bar to come past, but it was a close. So you could very well see something along the lines of this on the lower time frame. So just picking up, I want to pick up another one quickly. I suppose this one would be in play now as well. There it is there. Okay, so we'll look at those levels down the lower time frames, but that is the structure that is underneath. Strong area of support. I am very reluctant to jump in short expecting it to barrel through those levels just yet. So for me, shorts needs to be off these areas here. Okay, so looking at it again on the 3 hour, you can see strong move down, and then Friday was a bit of sideways, strong move down, strong move up. So we were left with not quite a pin bar, but almost like a range bar with a pin bar look. Kind of confused, bar that on the daily, but look at my oscillators, look at my diversions that's here. There's my previous swing low, here's my current swing low. Everything here is pointing to pullback for opportunity to buy. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Don't jump to conclusions that it's going to fall to the floor. Markets are not designed to do that. And this structure for me is looking, I would expect, if I was looking for shorts, I would want to be looking up here for another short down. But pay attention to this parabolic curve. It's here. You can see it there. So if you get above this pin bar here from Friday and build a base there, you're going to start seeing a move to the upside materializing. So with all that noise in our head, looking at the 1 hour, obviously oscillator separated, and a bit of confusion here, no real structure, nothing to reject ourselves off to the upside, which is always a worry. And if I go left, I'm going to have to go quite far to the left to see sort of that. Let's pull that down onto that pin bar because that is going to be of interest. Then you've got this one here, and you've got that one there. So now if you pull that in, you can see the structure that is above us here. So that would make sense for a rejection, but it's going to be above the trend line. And you can see, you'll see it clearer here. You can see we're in amongst the moving averages here. We've dropped down, we've bounced off weekly support, we've come up, we rejected, we're back through a bit of a gap here, came back and closed the gap. Try to bounce again and then just sat here. So this is a level I'd be paying attention to, 34.43. This is another level I'd be paying attention to, that's 34.500. There is a gap here, so you might as well just add this level here on this pin bar, because that should close the gap. There we go, see, that'll close the gap. So this is the zone you need to pay attention to, and if you start getting inside bars, pin bars, engulfing bars here, I would expect it to be long into 34.637, 6.5 or alternatively 34.715. I'm not so sure we want to be going short off these levels at the moment. So from an intraday perspective, I think there is potential for a trend reversal here. We need to get through this moving averages and come back and test them for that to be validated. But I think that's kind of the scenario that I see. If we do drop below this level here, this 34,300 area, and come back and test it, that opens up a different debate. But this is a strong weekly level of support, and it's going to take a huge amount of noise for the market to fall below this. So at the moment, what's making us fall is really, it's just uncertainty. Okay, it's not, you can see by all the big ups and big downs, it's uncertainty. It's not noise which everybody's concerned about. So that's kind of my view today. Probably a very cautious day, and it is Monday, so there's not much noise in the way of noise coming out unless a politician opens his mouth. But this is typically what I think you're going to find some support here, and it's going to gradually drift higher into this zone, and that's going to be your decision area. So there, if we start rejecting, I would expect at least a double top or a triple top in this area if we do reject it for a move down, just because we are above the moving averages on the 15-minute. So you can see it's got no feel like it was on Thursday. Thursday, you can see the moving averages. We weren't really above them. We were just confused. Yeah, we are clearly above them, and they are clearly pointing to the upside. So I'm going to take my lead from that on the 15-minute. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Hope it helps. If it does, drop us a thumbs up, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.